Hey guys, my name is Keanu Freitas and I'm the developer and the project manager for the GuesSING application. Today we're going to go over what this application is about, what problem does this application solve, why should we create this application, and how this application is going to be successful.
People get bored. They want something to do. Normally in that case, they pull out their phones and find a game to play. The GuesSING application can solve that issue of just being bored. People want to have fun. They want to interact with others, not just stare at a screen. Music is a powerful tool, but so is our mobile devices. The GuesSING game is aiming to break the stigma that technology is a barrier. We are leveraging smart devices to promote social interaction, fun, and engaging across all generations. We believe that the technology can discourage social interaction, but that it can also be used to encourage it. By bringing music and our mobile devices together in a fun hybrid, we are creating a movement that will benefit the largest number of people in the largest possible way.
The target market is everyone, any age group. You can think of it this way. How many people sing in the shower? How many people sing while they're driving? This is massive. Everyone likes music, and everyone likes to have fun, and interacting with others even makes it better.
So what is GuesSING and how do you play it? GuesSING is a fun singing game. The app will have several loaded decks to choose from that contain phrases and words. Players will challenge their quick thinking skills by viewing their mobile device displaying a word or a phrase. The objective is for the players to guess and sing the first song that come to mind when they see that word or phrase by finishing the lyrics. If it's sung successfully, the player moves on to a new card for display, simply by swiping the card right or tapping the next icon. If the player cannot successfully sing a song, they can pass to a new card by swiping the card to the left or using the rewind icon. The players can choose from several categories or even create their own, and individuals can play one-on-one or with multiple people giving clues at once.
The unique selling proposition is putting these two things together, music and having fun. I can't believe that no one has ever thought of this before. Let me show you an example of what the application looks like.
Are we allowed to make up songs?
It's the best kind.
Work.
You don't have to go to work.
Very hard for your money.
You gotta work it out.
Da-na-na-na-na.
Better work it out.
Da-na-na-na-na.
Work. See me happy. Work. See me do me dirt. Me no care for her.
What is she saying?
The market size is millions. Everyone likes to have fun together. It's like playing charades. Look how popular that game is.
The charades game actually has been implemented into an application already, and that's one of our market competitors, as well as Heads Up. Basically, guess the word on the card that's on your head from your friends' clues before the timer runs out. It's that simple. And they have 32,854 ratings in just the United States alone. We also have 3 other applications that we look towards and gain this data to predict how many people and how many users we can actually target. And those applications are Pandora, Spotify, and the application Sing. If we go by all the present ratings, overall it is 5,416,951 users. If we multiply that by 20, that's 108,339,020 users. If you multiply that by 50, that's 270,847,550. So if we take those percentages, 5% of each ratings, that leaves us with either 13,543,377, that's times by 50, or 5% of the ratings times by 20, which is 5,416,951. And that's the amount of users that we could potentially target. And this is just for going by those 5 applications.
So now let's get to the best part, and that is how are we going to make money?
So the first thing to look at while talking about money is the costs. And the 4 main things to actually add to our estimated costs and budget is the marketing, the staff and support, the operations, and the server and software. So let's first go over the marketing plan. Our social media account platforms will be Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, Twitter, Pinterest, Snapchat, and YouTube, as well as Google+. These have huge amounts of success for promoting applications. We will also provide advertisements all over these social applications. We will be putting a lot of money into marketing because we want to reach that target size of millions of users for our application. Under staff and support, we'll have marketer, we'll have a development and project manager, the customer service representative, and everyone will be on a 1099 contracted staff until we break an even point. And then we'll be hiring more staff throughout the company. And eventually we will hire a manager and some more developers. Next is operations, which is our wireless internet connection. And in about 13 months, we will get an office space. We also need to account for contingencies, which is like the attorney, a lawyer, if needed, or an accountant, as well as our taxes. Another cost will be servers and software, which are our servers like Firebase, database, authentication, that kind of stuff, as well as developer accounts and the app maintenance. And now, the moment we've all been waiting for, and that is discussing the revenue projections. We have 4 different revenue streams. One is being able to purchase decks, which is $1.99, and then we will have advertisements. If you wanted to go no ads, it'd be $4.99. We will also have deck sales, which is 99 cents, and then we have the actual ad views, and that is at 6 cents per ad. Right now, let's go over if we just had 1,000 users at 1 month. If we go all the way through this graph here, it will show at total revenue $172. If we go all the way down to month 24, we have 24,000 users, and we are at the total revenue of $498,493. And the way that we plan this, if you look at the graph, at month 1, we have 1,000 users, and then total users at 1,000. In month 2, it's 2,000 new users, and then you add it to that 1,000, which equals 3,000. So if you go down to the bottom here, we have at month 24, we're adding 24,000 to the 276,000 total users, and that equals to 300,000 total users over the entire 2 years. And with these revenue streams at just 2%, and that is also with 30% being taken away from the App Store as well as the Google Play Store, and that's their cut, we still wound up with total revenue of $498,493. And that seems pretty good. That seems pretty high as far as revenue. But let's say we spend extra money into marketing the application, and at month 1, we actually get 5,000 new users. Then in month 2, you go to 9,000 users, and that equals up to 14,000 total users. If we go all the way to month 24, at 100,000 new users, we have 1.2 million users total. And if you go with our revenue streams here and look at our total revenue, we're at $2 million here. Now that's huge. That's a big number. That's something we really want to strive for. So that is just gaining 5,000 users right off the first month. And that's totally possible. But now let's look at our costs, and let's also look at our revenue projections. So as you can see here, at month 15, that's when our net actually just about turns over to our positives. But in total net, we actually don't break even until month 23 at $22,000. And then at month 24, we're at about $61,000 and so on. We're in the positives. But if you look at our other chart where it's 5,000 users from month 1, then we actually break even at month 10 at $24,000. And at month 24, we are at $1.5 million. Rounding it up, $1.6 million. That's awesome. So as you can see here, with all of these projections, we are able to make a lot of money, even if we're just at 1,000 users per month, or if we're at 5,000, shoot for a higher number, then we get our money back even sooner. Now let's discuss the post-release. Let's say that the application is already developed. Let's start off with the pre-launch, and that is where we're going to do user testing, create the graphic assets for the stores, fix the bugs and issues, create a social media accounts, set up the social media to look professional for launch. Now after launch, let's say the first 3 months, we will launch the social upgrades. After 2 months from launch, and then collect the user feedback, reviews, concerns, etc. Then we will have our support team contact and respond to these users. We will create maintenance, fix all of the bugs and issues from the launch, collect data from revenue, and then plan ahead for the future revenue as well as maintenance. We'll monitor the social media accounts, release new decks available for gameplay, and make a choice on whether we need to add more people to our team or not. Then in months 4 through 7, we're probably going to be needing more people for our team. Then we'll have to train them. We'll have to get them in the groove of things, integrate the new company for the decks and advertising, release new decks that are available for gameplay, and then we'll do all the app updates and monitor more users and issues, fix them. It's kind of like a loop and going through the milestones from the first 3 months. And then for the rest of the year, we will continue to fix those issues, manage social media accounts, get them excited, continue to build on those users.
All right, guys, so thank you for watching this presentation, and I hope we can get the GuesSING application going, and don't stop believing.
Don't stop.